Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Transparently D, where I'm keeping it 100% transparent as we extend our family with love through CNY fertility. Good morning everyone, how are you doing? How is your day going? Well, it's not really morning, it's afternoon. Good afternoon everyone. How are you doing? How is your day going? How is your Sunday doing? Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge sports fan. I love basketball, I love football. And today, one of the loves of my life, I absolutely love Kobe Bryant, has passed away. It is speculated that he was at the game last night because LeBron passed his amount of points that he had, and it showed them just like, you know, greeting each other and dapping it up or whatever. And he was on his private helicopter with 4 other people, and suddenly the helicopter caught on fire. And it began to spiral down to the ground, and it killed everybody on the helicopter. There were no survivors. Now, I've been a fan of Kobe for a long time. Like, he is an amazing player, you know, and although he had his issues within his marriage and things of this nature, I'm huge on making it work in a marriage. I'm huge with that. I mean, divorce is like the absolute last thing that I ever want anyone to do, is to get a divorce. And I was so happy that his wife decided to stay with him throughout that whole scandal, even though everybody was saying, oh, she's stupid, oh, she's uneducated, oh, she's this, she's that, or whatever. The bottom line is that lady loved her husband, and she has every right to stay and make it work. Do I condone cheating? Absolutely not. Would I stay? Would I stay? Probably not. But that doesn't make me right and her wrong, you know. And then we don't know what his conversations were with her. But this loss, absolute loss that we've experienced, is detrimental. My God, what a horrible way to go. And we just have to live every day to the absolute fullest. We never know when God is going to call us home. We never know when our last day will be. So every day you got to live it like it's your last. Live with no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. You know, because I posted this a few weeks ago. And I posted and I said, when I die, it is going to have mattered that I lived. It's going to matter to people that I was here. No, I'm not wealthy. No, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a star. I'm not all this famous stuff. But when I die, it's going to have mattered that I lived. And I live every day that way. I have so many things that I want to do, and so many goals that I want to accomplish, just to change a generation, just to change the people coming behind me, and to help the people who paved the way ahead of me. One of my biggest things I want to do before I leave here is that I want to open my own nursing home. And I have already started the steps to doing that. And I've already have like the name of it. I have the location of it. It is just a lot of renovations that need to be done to get it up to standards and codes per the state that I live in. And it's just taking a little bit longer than what I would have liked for it to do. But I would like to open a nursing home because I feel like so many of our elderly people are not being taken care of like they should. People are not treating them as they should. But these people paved the way for us, paved the way for their families, paved the way. I want you to be so comfortable. The name of my facility is called Grandma's House. And my slogan is, everybody wants to go to Grandma's house. And I chose that because I can remember as a little girl, we always wanted to go to my grandma's house. Let's go to my grandma's house. Let's go to grandma's house. And at grandma's house, you was going to eat. You know, you was going to be put to bed. You were going to be comfortable. It was just like a safe haven to go to grandma's house. And that is how I want my residents to feel at grandma's house. I want everybody to want to go to grandma's house. I want a waiting list so long to get in there. Not because of the name, but because of the quality of care that your grandmother, your mother, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbor, your roommate will receive. I don't want it to have beige walls or gray walls, nothing like that. I want it to be set up just like a home. Because when you're at the end of your life expectancy, and no matter what we think, we all have an end of life expectancy. I don't want you to feel like you was just stuck in this bed or stuck in this room and you couldn't go nowhere, you couldn't do anything. At grandma's house, I still want to take them out to the mall and walk them around the mall and take them to church and, you know, just get them outside of the facility as well. I'll be hiring activities people and buying transportation vans and hiring drivers and everything, you know, to get them outside of the building, because I don't want them to spend their last days in the building. And one thing that we know for sure about Kobe is that his last night was spent doing what he loved to do, which was basketball. So he was able to experience that before he was called home. And although it was a tragic loss, he lived his life to the fullest. He was able to do what he desired to do, and that was to play ball. So on today, I want to just come to you all and say, you know, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man. Your work here is done. And I want all of my viewers to, you know, make sure that you are doing everything your heart's desire. Don't quit until you win. I want you to run until running turns into driving. Don't ever give up on what you want to do, because if you give up on you, nobody else is gonna fight for you. If you're not willing to fight for what you love to do, why would anybody else do it? I'm not gonna sow my money or sow my time into somebody who's not even willing to sow into themselves. So do what you love to do. Whatever your calling is. For me, I don't want to get old and say, you know, I wish I would have went over there. I wish I would have went to go see it. I wish I would have did this. No, I want to say I did this. I did that. I did. And how death hits us so hard, man, and it really makes us think about where we are in life now and where we want to be and where we could be and what we should have, could have, would have done, you know. When death hits, man, it almost feels like I've lost a friend. But may he rest in peace. May his kids have the comfort of their hearts, and his wife have comfort in her heart in this time of grieving. And to the Kobe Bryant family, you have my utmost condolences. Rest in peace, Kobe.